Hello, so lovely to see you here. Today's video is a week in My Hobonichi. It is where I combine a journal with me with some week in the life clips. This week, a lot of talking, kind of like uneventful. I am so far behind because I had taken essentially that week off of doing the Starz video and then being in San Diego. So I've been trying to play catch up and I've continually been one video behind from where I should be. And then on top of that, I'm like, this week I was trying to do some modules. I was also trying to, I volunteered my time and effort for the kids at school to like create a little booklet and then trying to fit in workouts. Like there just is not enough hours in the day to do everything that I want. But most of it is my fault because I really want to get a workout in. It's just so much better for my mental health when I get to like get active. I also wanted to do like extra stuff for the kids in school. I didn't have to volunteer my time, but I just wanted to offer. So this layout I did last year. I haven't done it this year because it didn't really make sense for my life. And so I did it like once or twice and I was like, this just isn't for me. It made sense for me now because I have so many things swirling in my head. I just wanted to use this layout to kind of like fragment and show myself that I'm not drowning as much as I think I am. So be sure to stay to the end to see this layout, and enough yapping from me. Let's get on with the week. Happy Memorial Day. We didn't do too much today, to be honest. I really don't like going anywhere during the holidays because I feel like everyone gets kind of laxed on the whole don't drink and drive rule. And there's always such an increase in accidents. So I do try to stay off the road as much as possible anytime I can during a holiday. Hello, happy Monday, happy start to the new week. What a blessing to start another week with you guys. I'm just on a high. I know a couple weeks ago I was very like, am I doing the right thing? Am I putting my energy in the right thing with YouTube? But this past weekend, I don't know if you guys saw, I released my Starz historical drama, and I realized that I just enjoy doing this whole process, right? I was thinking about it when I was editing that. If no one watched that, I would still post it. I would still have edited because I enjoy like the whole process of like the shooting, conceptualizing, editing. Like I really love editing. So yeah, it was kind of like when I released that, when I finally finished it and I released it, I was like, yeah, my energy is going to the right place because like at the end of the day, even though like I do hope something comes from this, at the end of the day, this is also a hobby for me. This is something that's fun. So yeah, I don't know. I just really love that video. There's a couple other history videos I want to do. So I want to rewatch Victoria. I won't do a ranking. There's only 3 seasons, but I think that one I want to kind of be talk more about the accuracies, because that one is like a really good show. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll do a video where I eat like Queen Victoria for a week. And I did, I know some people hate AI and I'm on the fence, but I used Gemini. They have like a deep research one. So I asked it to like make me a list of, or a menu of what Queen Victoria would have eaten. And she ate pretty heavy, but they did do like a early life, a midlife, and towards the end of her reign. So maybe I'll do like eating 3 days like Queen Victoria in a different, because she reigned so long. So, preferences change. She went from like being she was German. So I think a lot of her food was like kind of German. And then she had like Scottish influences in the middle. I think towards the end is when like the Indian influences came. So that might be a fun video to do. What else there's something else I want to talk to you guys about. I can't remember what it would be. I'm trying to work on, okay, so this week I'm again have to do just be like I am going to only work 2 hours a day on YouTube stuff. So I'm going to put a timer every single day because I really need to get caught up and be on the level of assistant that Octavia needs. So I'm going to focus a lot on being an assistant, training to be an assistant and all that, and reaching out to my network to see who would like to get like life insurance or family planning, or, you know, people, my friends who have businesses, they do a whole like business tax strategies. So I think that's it. Okay, I have 10 minutes before I have to go to Bunda, so I'm gonna try to send out a couple emails for Octavian, and then we are getting on with the week. Yes, let's go. Let's let go. Hello, happy Wednesday. It feels weird hopping 2 days in a row to talk to you guys, but Monday, I hop on Monday, but Monday was a holiday. So that is why I did yesterday. Went to Bunda today. It was great. I love taking Alex's class because I feel like the most challenged, well, Wednesday is like the heaviest lifting days anyway, but then I love Alex's classes because she does a lot of, I've said it before, she does a lot of step variations. She always likes to put us like sideways because I think you can easily get accustomed to like walking forward, but it's much harder to walk sideways. So, oh no, I have something in my teeth. Oh, you guys didn't see it. I'm gonna do a few modules for Octavian's thing. What did I want to hop on? Oh, so I think I've been taking the parallel perimenopause multivitamin. Has it been a week? Because I got it the Monday before we went to, so it's over a week. I ordered it because it was like the week of my cycle, and I was waking up a lot in the middle of the night, and I was having like hot flashes, which is really weird because I don't usually run hot. One time I run hot was when I was pregnant. And so I was like, you know what, like I've been thinking about multivitamin, let me just get this. If you watch the past vlogs, this is already not news to you guys. So I purchased it. I don't know, it's because, so I'm waiting for a month. So we'll see what happens when I'm about to be on my cycle again. But I feel like if it wasn't my cycle that made me have hot flashes and difficulties falling asleep, this has helped. I feel very like no hot flashes. I still wake up because Enzo sleeps in the bed with me, so I still wake up often, but I'm not waking up without him. It's because like that week I was waking up constantly, even if he wasn't waking me up. You know what I mean? But yeah. Before class, I went to Bloomingdale's outlet, and I got these like little clips because I'm trying to train my bangs. I've been middle parting for I don't know how many years. So I'm trying to train them, but I was like, these would be perfect because I got these. My friend sent me these from Japan when my mom went, not this year, but last year. She went to Japan, and then they sent me these little gacha like keychains. But I was like, wouldn't this be cute as, let me see, a clip? Like, and then I can just have it in my hair opposite. Like they're not, I guess Sailor Neptune is like my second favorite sailor, but I love little twin stars. So I feel like this would be cute, and this is like the perfect length. So if I got like contact cement and made these into clips, I could just like rock these constantly. Like look at that. Isn't that cute? I think I'm gonna do that. I saw they kind of like sell something, like someone on eBay was selling them for like $23. They had one that was Sailor Jupiter and Sailor Mercury, but with tariffs. I'm like, is it only $23? Because it's coming from Japan, so it might cost more. But at least I can make these. I think I'm gonna do it. Oh my gosh, yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get contact cement. It's now in my brain that that's what I want to do. Okay, my internet is working kind of slow, but I really, the kids fell asleep super early last night, so I was able to work on my video. So now I'm in the second phase of editing in CapCut, and then I can upload it and have, not last week, but the week before's, and then I can start working on last week's. I'm just 2 weeks behind because of the fact that I really wanted to finish that Starz, and also because we were in San Diego for 3 days. So, okay, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to start working. I'll see you guys soon. This morning I picked up to go to Bunda for the 3rd day in a row. My friend wanted to go and she said she would go if I went. So I wanted to be the supportive friend and went with her. I got 2 shout outs from the teachers, so I feel pretty proud of myself. The kids went to a recycling center today on their little community trip with their preschool. It's so cute. They were collecting cans, and so they kind of wanted to show the whole like recycling process and how you get money if you save your cans. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This week has been all about working or working out or working on YouTube. Yeah, I just feel how behind I am and don't want to leave my desk. Gosh, Enzo's naps have been so off since he went to San Diego. We were supposed to go to a birthday party, but Enzo hadn't napped by the time that we were supposed to leave. So I stayed home with him so he can like have a proper nap, and Octavian and Hero went. It was very important for him to go to this birthday party because Octavian's friend is actually going to be Hero's teacher next year. So it was a nice introduction. It'll be nice that he, sees a familiar face when he goes to a different school next year. Okay, am I crazy for going to Bunda for the 4th time this week? Maybe. Am I crazy for today being the first day of 6 days in a row? Absolutely. But today started the June challenge and I'm trying to hit 16 classes as early as possible in case something happens. Because, with kids, with life, it's unpredictable. And that is it for this week. I'm so sorry. I really wanted to make this week eventful, but it was just catching up. I didn't realize like how far backlogged I would feel by taking 1 week off, because usually I'm like 2 weeks ahead in my week in My Hobonichis, but because I took the week that we went to San Diego off, I took the 2 days to work on the Starz, and then obviously we were here for 3 days. And I can definitely feel the impact of just taking that week off, because now I'm just like trying to play catch up. I only was able to edit 1 this week because I also had to like do training stuff with Octavian. I also wanted to work out. You guys saw I worked out like 4 times this week, but I feel strong. And it's, I've always really enjoyed working out. It's great for my mental health, but like, I think because my parents both were very active growing up. Like my dad at one point was in charge of fitness for the Navy. And, my mom's always been active. We used to go on walks all the time as kids. And so I think I love working out. Like it's never been like a chore to me. It's always like something I get to do that enhances my life, and I feel very fortunate because I know sometimes that is a struggle for a lot of people to get the motivation to go, but yeah, I just love working out. But so yeah, this layout, I think I've done it a couple times last year, and okay, so here's my reasoning. The reason why I did it this way is because right now I feel like my mind is so muddled with, oh my gosh, I have to do this and this, that, there of my life. I'm feeling very like pressured or anxious that I have too many things, not enough time in the day to fit everything I want to do. So I thought, okay, let's break everything down, right? So let's break down the YouTube. Let's break down the things that I really need to learn for Octavian to be like his assistant. And then just like my other stuff, like, doctor's appointments and returning things. So that was why I kind of like broke it up, because sometimes it's just nice to see that it's not like, instead of seeing like one big, like, I mean, that this is a bad week to show, but instead of like showing like, here's everything you got to do, sometimes it's just nice to compartmentalize what it is that I need to do in what part of my life, and then I can figure it out, right? Because like, yes, YouTube to me is important, because like, though it is a hobby, I treat it like a job, but right now this isn't making me money, so this is what's going to make us money, so I need to like put that on priority. And then these are just like little tasks I can do while I'm out and about. It's not something that I need to like get anxiety of from doing it, or from having it on my to-do list. So that's why I did it this week, because I just felt like, because I was delayed, because this week I had worked on Starz, and then we went to San Diego, I was feeling very like behind. And it's like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna learn how to be an assistant and get all these YouTubes out? But yeah, just seeing it like this makes me feel better, because it's like, okay, like, this is segmented, this is what's important, it's not as chaotic as you think it is, and we will get through it. Hopefully I'll get through it next week. The fingers crossed. But yeah, I apologize that it was not the most eventful week, but I appreciate you guys watching. As always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.